Welcome back, motherfuckers. I told you guys I'm going to start singing the intros for this motherfucking segment. And y'all ain't going to stop me either. So, if you're watching this, you know what fucking time it is. The Powow of the week. Roll it up and let's go. So, this week, on the docket, as they say, dealing with criminals, on the docket for today, for one, squirrels are attacking people in New York. It sounds like bullshit. You laugh. Just the thought of it, just the sound of it.
I'm sorry, it does sound
It sounds fucking ridiculous. And when I first heard it, I was like, nah.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. The government and the media is trying to trick you and distract you, bro. Keep your third eye open. Nah, that shit's real. Squirrels are attacking people in New York, and it's fucking tripped out, bro. Like, people, I don't see.
Do they know why?
No, they don't know why. They don't know if it's just like one dickhead squirrel or like a whole squad of dickhead squirrels. But there's people in the neighborhood that are like legit afraid to leave their fucking homes. One lady said she is afraid, she refuses to leave her home without pepper spray for fear that the fucking squirrels are going to get her. This is what America has become.
It's New York, and squirrels are tired of New Yorkers' bullshit.
Exactly.
They want to go in the park and run too.
Would you guys rather deal with rabid squirrels or Canadian geese?
Oh, see, I've dealt with some intense squirrels before, but I have first-hand knowledge of fucking geese being dickheads. And Canadian geese, if you guys have never encountered one in real life, they are fucking assholes. They are horrible. They are the most evil fucking birds in the world.
It's because they came from Canada.
It's because they're fucking Canadians.
You guys seen that video floating around of the Canadian goose that had a seagull try and attack its nest, and it drowned the seagull in the fucking lake?
No, I didn't see that, but I'm going to need you to send me the fucking link.
I'm going to
Messenger.
find that and send that to you. That
definitely
thing does not mess around.
I stood on it and was like, you like that, eh?
And straight up stood on it, flapping its wings to force itself down, like
drowning.
Yep, and then you just see the seagull floating in the water.
It's malicious.
Yeah, Canadian geese. I'd fight 100 rabid squirrels before I had to deal with one Canadian goose. Those things.
So think about that, New Yorkers. You ain't making it out too bad.
Yeah, exactly. And for all you Canadians, can get your fucking geese because they're assholes.
What about that guy that fought the kangaroo because it was attacking his dog? Seen that where he was like socking it?
Like honestly,
that kangaroo just stood up like, what do you got, man?
A kangaroo doesn't strike me as an aggressive animal. I think if a kangaroo gets pissed off enough to beat you up, I think you kind of earn that. I really think you do.
He just stepped in because it was attacking his dog, and he straight up socked it. And that kangaroo just looked at him like, "What the fuck did you just do?"
That ain't got nothing. You guys remember that guy? I think it was from California a few years back. The video of him, he had a little chihuahua that a bear went after him. He ran out, punched the bear in the face.
So, yeah, yep.
Just in case.
You got the key for the fire. We need to start some fire. Speaking of fire, I don't know if you guys caught that over there. Somebody's ass gonna get fired.
I see what he did there.
Yeah, you saw what I did there?
Segue.
Somebody's big, fat, ugly ass is gonna get fired. Wait, I can't say that. We don't body shame on this fucking podcast. You know who does body shame though? Al fucking Snow.
He does.
His name, but
Al Snow body shames, at least according to the internet.
Yes, there's a lot of body shaming going on, and the question you got to ask yourself is it's all like sports related, isn't it? Like it's all over the place.
Well, I mean, I haven't been keeping up 100% on this story.
Well, I know you talked to me about the NBA and Jericho and then doing their body shaming.
Yeah, but
that's because that was people that ain't seen him in 20 years, and they're
exactly,
like, "Who the fuck is?"
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Those are people that haven't seen Chris Jericho in 20 years, and just like the meme that has been going around all day, Chris Jericho just 3 years ago was in shape. Like he was older, obviously.
But that picture of him is like what, Japan though, isn't it? That picture of him is like when he was back in Japan. I don't think this was like
that Rainmaker. It was.
That's what I'm saying. That was further back. Like their dates were off,
And that was the one thing.
Okay, which makes it look even worse, though.
It was just a few years ago because he went to Japan right before he went to AEW.
Yeah,
that's when everything kind of floated.
So I mean, that's even worse because that WWE picture is from 2017.
I think they said it was 2021. No, or 2020.
Yeah, 2020. But
was that the?
But still, though, like if that picture is from Japan and it's even further back, then that makes it look even worse because it didn't take you a whole 3 years to turn into a fat piece of shit.
Huh.
It took you like 18 months to turn into a big fat piece of shit.
Just took a little
and this is coming from one big fat piece of shit to another. Chris Jericho, you're a big fat piece of shit, and I love you. You're one of my favorite wrestlers. But bro, I'm pretty sure DDP will give you free DDP yoga now that he works for you guys.
Me and Shane have talked about this though. His weight like fluctuates. He'll be like really skinny and like tone, and then he'll go back. Like he goes ups and down. When he was AEW World the champion at first, he was all good. But 3 months before that, he looked like shit. Both of us were sitting around like he's not going to be able to do it. You know,
retire.
He's a yo-yo dieter. What is he? A fucking 16-year-old girl?
But then he came back and he fucking put on some pretty decent matches for a few months.
He is a rock star-ish. So.
Well, he needs to have a little bit less of the bubbly and a little bit more of the yoga. I can vouch for yoga. It fucking works. And you know what else works for losing weight? Not sitting around on your fat ass drinking champagne all day.
This is true.
It's probably because of COVID. Blame COVID.
I just had a fucking a super high moment. I totally forgot. I didn't even tell you guys what the powwow of the week was. Fuck. I was so excited to get started and talk about Chris Jericho being a fat fuck.
And firing Daniel.
Then he'll never see that because he doesn't
He'll never
watch
see,
the show.
yeah, exactly. He'll never see this. He'll never know he's going to lose his job because he doesn't watch the fucking podcast. But anyways, back to the fucking topic at hand and the reason why we're here. This week, the powwow is Mandarin cookies, which is brought to us by Artisan Farms. I don't know where they're from. I got it from the dude at the place, at the super secret place. And I was like, hey, got a podcast. And on my part of the podcast, we review some dank-ass weed. I need some dank-ass weed. It's like super stank, and it's really good. And he gave me that. And I had one of my nerd friends, shout out to Joe Bang, who fucking suggested the Mandarin cookies. Apparently this is 89% THC.
I like it, man. It's fucking very top heavy. Like I feel it in the top light of my eyes. I'm just like,
yep, exactly. It hits you in the forehead first.
Whoa.
Yeah, I went back and reviewed, and I'm going to take responsibility. I neglect to do the full review on the powwow every week because we just get talking about bullshit. I'm sure I do. But yes, very, very top heavy, as you say. It stinks like a motherfucker.
It is pretty stinky.
Woo!
It does
We're
stink,
killing
but
these two motherfuckers.
my eyes aren't
they
even
don't
heavy.
smoke.
It's good though.
And I mean, we don't judge. If you don't smoke, that's cool. You can still enjoy the powwow. I mean, you see these two guys are
Chilling.
just chilling, right?
I used to powwow.
Yes.
A lot.
All that really matters is that you show up.
Daniel.
Zing! Shots fired. Daniel, you son of a bitch. Hope you're enjoying your hot tub. Woo, you fat
That's
fuck.
some fire. Woo.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Missing out on that. That's some.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm fucking.
He probably got up there and passed out.
See, the
right
thing
off
is,
the
He
bat.
probably passed out on the way there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He probably took a nap on the way there. I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap and rest up. That way I'll be fully energized when we get there. And we could just hang out in the hot tub. Nope. His ass is asleep right now. Asleep. Dead to the world.
Hey, does anybody know where that cabin is? I know it's up on Mountain Baker. We could show up. I got a snowboard. Might as well go up there.
Oh, I thought it was Lake Chelan.
Is it?
I don't know. Apparently he has multiple vacation properties.
Oh,
We're not allowed to go to because
This
we're
guy's
not
living off
super
the
cool
chain.
and super cool club.
He hasn't ever
But-
suggested we film a podcast episode at these locations.
Oh, sir.
oh, this sounds like maybe this could save his job.
You know what? That is a wonderful idea.
I mean, it's not like
Because
he's
this is
gonna show
episode
up
9,
to-
right? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, 10 is a pretty big milestone. It's double digits, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Double up on the double digits, and maybe we record from the top of Mount Baker. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you were cool, you would hook your friends up. I mean, I'm cool. I hook my friends up. All my cool friends hook me up. So
We can go off the chain, man. We can take the camera up.
we can, bro. All this shit's mobile. We can do this anywhere. We can just pop it off anywhere, anytime.
Mm-hmm. I'm down to show up.
Maybe if you pull out a fucking man titty or something, that'd be nice. You can keep your job. Is that like sexual harassment or whatever?
No, there's no body shaming there.
No.
There's no body shaming here.
Yeah,
No.
there's none.
Shit, sex sells here.
Yeah.
Sex sells everywhere.
We're just
Does
shaming
it-
him for
does it
not
still?
showing up.
Does sex still
It's
sell?
it's
I'm pretty sure it does.
I think in 2021 sex only sells if there's consent.
Oh, well, yeah, of course, of course. We don't ever want.
I would hope so.
We would never want to infringe on someone's agency. That's not cool at all. We respect your agency, by all means. Consent is by the highest of priorities, like higher than we are off this, like super duper high priority. Always get consent from anybody.
I would say yes and no. I would say it just depends with what you're, where you're.
Depends on your product. Depends on your audience.
And this day and age, sex has gotten really weird too. I mean, like 65 genders and it's,
Yeah.
Very true. These are
You know,
facts.
you might be having sex with a dragon and not even know about it.
That's right.
Back when I was a kid, a dirty Sanchez was the worst thing possible you could do to somebody. Now that's not even on the top 10 list no more.
Oh, people are actually requesting to have it done.
It's a real
It
thing.
is.
But hey, I'm not here to
the
kink
internet
shame.
the internet is a scary fucking place. We're not here to kink shame at all. We're not here to sell any sex because there's no sex to sell on this podcast. Unless you want to look at the stud muffins right here.
Well, I mean, so one of the things like we talked about, like when I was up visiting you about the bare knuckle boxing,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. There was
Don't spoil it, bro.
I'm none of that, man. I was like, when we watched that, dude, there's no fucking sexual aspect with those chicks at all.
No.
There's fucking, it is fucking wow,
No.
fucking. Well, one episode, bam, she just hits this chick like 3 times, just real fast,
If you
and her whole face is.
Google bare knuckle boxing championships, you'll thank me later.
Yep.
It's fucking awesome. Like I told you guys, like with my issues with
Don't
wrestling,
Google
I'm
the
about to
initials.
No.
Oh man.
Type it out.
Right? Type out the whole words. Bare knuckle. Whoa, wow. No. Bare knuckle boxing championships. Like I said, you'll thank me later. Like I'm about to swear off professional wrestling altogether and just watch bare knuckle boxing. 'Cause that
Maybe you
shit-
could Google the initials and sex will sell.
Don't tempt me. All right. Somebody out there is Googling it right now and like, what the fuck is he on right now? Hey, the internet is a scary place. Proceed at your own fucking risk, all right?
Yes, there's a lot of crazy.
Or a magical place, depends on your outlook on life.
Yeah, it depends on how open-minded you are. Because, like I said, we're not here to kink shame. We're not here to body shame. Whatever you like is whatever you like. Just make sure and clear your internet history. 'Cause,
Incognito browsing.
It's never cleared. It's
yeah,
never cleared.
your FBI agent's always watching you through your camera.
It
Hey.
doesn't matter if it's cleared. You're never cleared.
So before you click on that shit, before you type that into your phone, just think. What would that person sitting there getting paid to watch me think?
Mhm.
Because if they watch it, they can easily send that shit to your mom in like an
This
anonymous
motherfucker
link.
eats a lot of Taco Bell.
Yeah, exactly. All he does is eat fucking Grubhub and beat his meat. What the fuck is wrong with him? And you know who I'm talking to, motherfucker. You're watching right now. You probably got some Grubhub on the way, ready to beat your meat as you watch this, which is kind of weird that you're gonna sit here and watch us and then go try to beat your meat afterwards. It's kind of weird. I don't like that. Stop doing that.
It's making this really awkward now.
Yeah, it's really, really awkward. Stop. And you personally, the person I'm talking to, close your browser. We've already got your view. We're good. Everybody else, don't be like that guy. Stay off the weird part of the internet. It's a fucking scary ass place. It really,
If they're
really
watching us, does that mean that we're the weird part of the internet?
No, I was just talking to one person in particular.
Yeah.
But
He's-
we're on the good part of the internet because, like I said, we don't body shame, we don't kink shame, we don't do none of that stuff. We don't even use problematic, super fucking ugly words like some other people do.
That's right. I'm here to keep people informed.
We're here
about
to- we're-
important topics.
Exactly, important topics like fucking Mandarin fucking cookies, bro,
Or
from
squirrels
Artisan
that
Farms.
have problems with people.
And killer squirrels in New York, and fucking why people need to be fired from their job.
Yep.
And Canadian geese.
This isn't even a job. This is a
Canadian
cool
geese
thing to do.
drowning other animals.
If he's drowning an animal right now, it better be a fucking squirrel. And if there's any squirrel enthusiasts out there that are getting all upset now because I said that, I'm sorry, I didn't know the squirrels were banging like that in the streets.
What if that squirrel has like one of those helmets like the one from SpongeBob?
A squirrel with a GoPro, and he's just going around just like beating the shit out of fuckers.
They got their own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
waiting for the Canadian
Who's
geese.
hitting the blunt, me or you? Like that was a serious high. We're like, yo, there's squirrels with a YouTube. They go around with a GoPro beating the shit out of people on the side of the road, bro.
It's like, Mike Tyson trained his pigeons, but somebody else is over there in a different part of New York training squirrels to go out and attack people.
What if there's like one brolic ass squirrel? He's been doing it for a while. All he does is work out and shit. He's in the fucking subway station. That's the squirrel that ate the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
He's been living off the same slice of pizza for like 4 years. And he's been in the fucking subway just pumping iron, bro. He's been knocking out fucking other little small mice.
Is the subway in New
beats up
York
roaches
just
and
like
shit.
squirrel prison? Like,
Yeah, it's like squirrel prison, especially at nighttime and shit, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when nobody's riding the trains.
good Sally sleeps on his belly.
A good Sally sleeps on his belly.
Oh snap!
That might be the quote of the day.
Oh man.
Put that
Check
down.
that shit
That's
out,
the quote of
folks.
the day. Write that down.
If you like that, make sure to
We have
subscribe,
some more
like,
fucking intelligent,
and comment
high
down
quality
below.
content for you.
Go ahead and Google that one.
Oh, no. Oh, I had a theory, bro. While we still have time, I had a theory. So,
You're
you know,
out of
Bob.
time, actually, but
Okay. Bob Ross, right? So everybody said Bob Ross was a serial killer that fucking painted the places where he placed his victims. No. Wasn't the only thing he did, bro. Wasn't the only thing he did.
what's that?
Bob Ross was a fucking legend in the ABA. Where do you think he got the afro from? You imagine Bob Ross out there in the fucking shit, out there crossing people up, doing all kinds of shit, slam dunking and shit. I bet you Bob Ross was mad nice in the fucking ABA.
Bob Ross.
Is that when Will
Yeah.
Ferrell made that movie?
Robert Ross. That's why you never heard about him. Robert Rossington.
Huh.
Look him up. Robert Rossington.
That would make sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
The Flint Tropics.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Jackie Moon was based off of Bob Ross's fucking ABA basketball career.
I got a ring
He
up
was
here.
nice,
It says
bro.
love.
He had a sweet jump shot. He could dunk, bro. Like he was like Vince Carter.
And
Where do you think Vince
he had
Carter
an
learned it from?
angelic voice.
Yep, the voice of a fucking angel.
Yep.
Yep. And all he ever wanted to do was paint, but he went hard in the paint.
Ooh.
Yeah, bro. Open your third eye. That's it for the Powow of the week.
Open your third eye and you'll see them squirrels coming for you.
Yep.